quite simple for Memphis Wrestling this week. You know that Marco Harris, who's very well liked there, was going to face in the main event Aaron Roberts, who's not very well liked there. I think both WWE ID prospects. I don't think Marco is he? But anyway, right at the beginning of the show, Dustin with Pete Pranica, why can't you have Salty Terrence back behind the desk? I like Pete though. They report that Marco's been attacked by Aaron Roberts. So you know that halfway through the hour, he'll come out and say, I'm angry and I'm ready to go. And then that probably means that he might get an upset win in the main event. However, we're getting away from ourselves. This was a rather good hour. There wasn't anything that made you think, oh, I can't believe they've got that star in, or can't believe that title changed hands. We do see Psycho Sid with not Psycho Sid, that's Sid Vicious, that's Sid Udi, rest in peace. Psycho Simon with his new belt and a new person interviewing him. He doesn't really get much to say because Simon takes the mic and that's all you get with that. It's not a long promo, but it's a good one because you know what you're getting with him, don't you? To begin, we get a strange trios match because you've got Ray Sanders, and Shocker with CJ Money, who's taking all of the limelights as they come out of the good guys' locker room, with Mama Money, of course. On the other side is CJ Blaine and Kale, with main event Bradley, who's also taking all of the spotlight. It's a bit weird, but actually it's got some good action in it. Of course, the two CJs will fight on the outside after CJ Money has dived over the top of the toupee to which he sticks, actually hits CJ Money with it, and then Mama Money's involved. They fight to the back, all of that, and eventually you get Ray Sanders with Shocker firing off the top rope, a bit like the way the New Foundation used to. Remember them, Jim Neidhart and Owen Hart? Now suddenly both passed. Do you remember that? Anyway, they don't get a pin from that. And one of the funny things is that Kale takes out Shocker for what should be the pin, but Bradley smacks his own partner's head into the mat and steals the pin. Incredible. It's good action to start with, though. And then we've got Wonder Boy with Makari Candy. Now look, Wonder Boy was with Shocker the other day and making an alliance, and then hasn't turned up in his corner since. So basically, Makari, don't do this. Jay Webb was pretty cheesed off that you did, and I just want to say he will kick you to the curb. He won't follow through with any of this. He didn't before, and I'm sure he won't this time either. Now, Timothy Bosby is facing Eli Knox, the gold standard from EPW in Mississippi. All the M's, I's, P's and I's again. I do need to review that promotion because I haven't done recently and I just need to. So, it's okay this. I mean, Eli Knox gets a bit of offence, but really, it's mainly Tim Bosby, including 3 boss plexes. Doesn't get the ripcord thing, called clothesline. He's going with the ankle lock, but he also gives us a kind of whirly bird thing, where he gets him in the fireman's carry position and turns round as a kind of C4 thing, but it doesn't look as good. Anyway, he won this week, and he's carrying the Cobra Cup wherever he goes. You've also got Zaya Wolf versus Nixie XS, shall I say. You know that Nixie is going to win this, don't you? I mean, she messed around with the eyes of DDT, Diana Taylor, the Memphis champion. They will have some more information next week about that. It's been 2 weeks. If she doesn't defend the belt within 2 weeks, then she might have to give it up if Memphis are doing that rule this week. So that's what happens with wrestling, isn't it? So this was all right. I mean, Zaya Wolf got some okay offence in. All right, she didn't get much offence in. The LA Hustlers came out and attacked the business dogs who were there with Zaya Wolf. And Zaya Wolf, Zaya Wolf then fell to a distraction, and I thought, this is it. This will be it. She kicked out of that, which is great. I expected a roll-up on the distraction, and that'll be it, but she kicked out. So, more power to Memphis' elbow there, really. But she hit her with a nasty high DDT, like an impaler DDT, which of course is, you know, is rubbing the nose of DDT into the DDT thing when she's DDT, because of the DDT. So yes, she won, and then she says that she's still the champion and all that. She's never been champion, and just because she's carrying a belt around doesn't make you champion. Although, if you put the champion on the sidelines, you might get a chance to be champion. Right, here's your main event. Quite a lot of this was about Marco kicking out from a banzai drop, actually, which was well called by Dustin Starr. Very well done. At one point, Marco was working really hard, and Aaron Roberts just picked him up as he ran in and hit a really nasty urinagi. But he missed a problem bomb off the top. If you want a problem, I can be your problem, etc., etc. And then Marco hit the springboard cutter off the second rope and kind of stole a pin, because Aaron Roberts kicked out a millisecond after that third hit to the mat. But Marco, it's in the win column, and I'll tell you what, Aaron Roberts is not best pleased. This might start a big man, small man feud, and I would love that. I also would love Memphis Wrestling to just continue as it is. It's blooming great. Ta-ta.